Disclaimer: the following content may contain crude language, violences, some dirty humor, and sexual jokes, are not suitable for children and is intended for 18 plus or older audience. Viewer discretion is advised, which means if you get offended easily, do not watch this video. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up. If you like my videos, if you find them interesting, if you want to share the content, if you want everybody to know what I'm talking about, whether you agree or disagree, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, coming from your boy Man Up. Thanks for watching. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up. I got one more video for you today. Here go the equality that women say they want, but really don't want. This part of the equality they don't want. Because if you notice, when they talk about equality, they only want to be treated fairly when it comes to making money. But they don't want to be treated fairly when it comes to the responsibility of making the money, if that makes sense. What I'm talking about here, Miss Mary J. Blige. For all y'all that don't know who she is considered to be the queen of hip-hop and R&B. Known all over the world. But she became dead broke when she had to pay all that alimony to her husband. Her ex-husband, excuse me. Yeah. See, this part of the equality women don't want. They ignore this part. They only want the equality when it comes to making the money. But when it comes to the responsibility of making the money, they don't want that part. They just want to make the money. Just to get off topic a little bit here, we'll see when these women will talk about equality when it comes to making money, all that good stuff. Have you noticed they don't preach equality when it comes to the dirty and dangerous jobs? Like coal miners, like construction workers, like sewage cleaners, things like that, or digging ditches and stuff like that. They don't holler for those jobs. Have y'all noticed those things? Have you noticed that? They don't preach equality for those kind of jobs. Only the jobs that's like the top CEOs of companies and stuff like that. See, they think equality is the money and the fame. But then when they get the money and the fame, they don't want the responsibility that comes with it. They just only want it, but don't want the responsibility to come with it. For example, like I said, Mary J. Blige made the money. Now she has to suffer the consequences like men do when making the money. See, I'm not stupid. I grew up around females. I know why women want to make the money but still want a man that makes more than them. So when they do leave them, because a lot of them don't plan on trying to stay for the rest of their life, they only want to stay for a few years and then leave them. The reason why they want to make a lot of money and still want a man that makes more than them is because so they can keep what they got and still take whatever from him. See, I'm not stupid. I grew up in the game. I grew up around nothing but females. I know what you're doing. You're not fooling me. You're not going to fool me. I've been through this. See, you might fool some of these other guys, ladies, but y'all ain't fooling me. That's why y'all want to still be these top CEO and bosses, but still want to go find a man that makes more than you, so you don't have to pay alimony and child support to your husband. Ain't nobody stupid. You ain't fooling nobody. Let's go ahead and get into this article a little bit here. Now that I went on that little rant there. Mary J. Blige says she has to go on tour just to pay alimony. I didn't have no more money to give. Now, before I read the article, she said she couldn't pay her rent. Notice rent. So you mean to tell me you didn't even own your own business, your own home, nothing? That's bad money management already. Let's go ahead and read it. Mary J. Blige had one heck of a weekend, from her new album release, Good Morning Gorgeous, to her successful Super Bowl 56 performance. Excuse me. But in a recent interview, Blidge explained how the inspiration from one of her songs off the new album was all about her trials and tribulations with her divorce from her now ex-husband, Martin Kendall Isaacs, if I said that right. In the song, the lyrics of the chorus goes, Look now my rent money due. I spent every effing with you. I spent everything effing with you. There we go. Sorry, I said that all wrong. They say you win some, you lose some. They say you win some, you lose. All I got is rent money, rent due, effing with you. Yeah, okay. But see, you notice she said rent. You should own your own home. She been in the music business since the early 90s, as far as I can remember. Early 90s. Probably sooner than that, but as far as I can remember. So she been doing this for a long time. And you mean to tell me you were paying rent? Wow. Let's go ahead and get into the article a little bit more. According to the Griot, she spoke with Angie Martinez on an iHeartRadio special and gave more explanation behind the inspiration for the new track, which features rappers David East. Rent Money is about when I first got divorced, I had to give up all this alimony and I didn't have no more money to give because he had spent it all. So I had to go, I had to go on tour and make all the money back to pay the alimony. So yeah, you know how us men feel. Yeah, you know how Dr. Dre feel. She was on tour, not on tour. She was in that performance with Dr. Dre. Yeah, she was at the Super Bowl halftime with Dr. Dre. Now she knows how Dr. Dre feel. But see, Dr. Dre was smart with his money though. He was smart on how he handled his divorce. Yeah, his ex-wife getting $100 million, but to Dr. Dre, $100 million ain't nothing. That man is worth money, and he saved some of his business ventures. He said he gonna wait till his divorce is finalized before he makes even more money. Because he just signed a deal with Rockstar to be on their new Grand Theft Auto. You see, Dr. Dre owns a lot of his stuff. Yeah. If not all of his stuff, he owns at least a lot of it. See, that's what I don't understand right there. That's bad money management right there. See, like I said, women, they want to be the top CEO and bosses, but they still want a man that makes more than them. So when they divorce him, because you know they are, when they divorce him, oh my God, they can still make all that money. I mean, take all his money and keep hers. Nobody's stupid. I know the game. I grew up around females. That's why you want these men. You want to be millionaires, but then you want the man to be billionaires. Nobody's stupid. Get on out of here with that. I had no more money to pay my rent and all this other stuff. Mary J. Blige continued, but it's also a metaphor like I didn't have my soul. I was just drained out of everything. So it was time for somebody to pay. Sometimes you feel like somebody gotta pay. Now, the funny thing about this article is, I'm not gonna read the rest, I'm gonna let y'all read that. But the funny thing about this is, I do feel sorry for her, but this is an explanation of how men feel on a regular basis when it comes to alimony / child support. Yeah. And then, like I said, bad money management. You should not be paying rent. You should own property. You should own businesses and things like that. Because you can't do this R&B thing forever. People are going to get tired of you and move on in the music business. They might love your music. You might be considered a legend, but they finna move on now to the next best thing. And then the kind of music that Mary J. Blige does, people don't want to hear that no more. They want to hear this ghetto raunchy stuff. That's what they want to hear these days. See, I grew up around Mary J. Blige where her music was fun, very entertaining, made you feel good. These days, music is whoo-wee. Music is so raunchy, and you would think is X-rated. I'll put it like that. You would think, listen to a lot of the music today, you would think you in a adult movie. And Mary J. Blige don't talk like that. Not to say that she's not going to get back to what she was. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, today's music has changed dramatically. But anyway, Miss Mary J. Blige here. Now y'all know how men feel when it comes to this. Now y'all know how men feel. Yes, you do. Because, excuse me, I'm sorry. Because nobody gives a damn when the man go dead broke for paying child support and alimony. Where he has to come off all of this money. Women be like, oh, well, at least she got the bag. He shouldn't have did this, or he shouldn't have did that, or he did her wrong, and blah, blah, blah. No. This is exactly how men feel. There are a bunch of guys on my job right now that have to work 2 and 3 jobs and side businesses, side hustles like cutting grass or whatever, because they are taking so much child support out of these men's checks. That, okay, I'm not going to name any names, and I'm not going to name where I work at, but there is a guy on my job right now with 2 jobs. He showed me his paychecks from both jobs. And I was like, wow. They take a bunch of child support out of both checks. The man works 40 plus hours a week on both jobs. How in the hell do you, from one job, the one that we work at, if I'm not mistaken, I think after everything's taken out, if I'm not mistaken, he get like $13 and some odd cents every week. And on the other one, I think it's like $20 something or whatever every week. You can't survive on that. But nobody cares. Y'all women don't care. Y'all no. Y'all don't care when it's the man. Oh, no. I don't want to hear no sympathy now. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. But when it's a woman, oh, you don't treat no woman like that. That ain't right. No, this is the equality y'all asked for. I'm going to scroll back to the top of this article. This is the equality y'all women asked for. Yeah, it is. This is the equality y'all asked for. That's why a lot of us men tell y'all women, y'all need to stop asking for this equality. Y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop. Because you're going to regret the fact that you asked for it. There is some kind of power in a woman that all she has to do is just stay at home, cook and clean. She don't have to leave the house and deal with the outside world as long as she got a good man that's going to take care of her. You know how many men wish they had something like that? Wish they can be treated like that? Somebody else go and work for you? It's kind of like taking care of kids. Somebody else go and work for you and pay all the bills. All you have to do is just keep the house clean. That's it. Kids is another topic, but I just use kids as an example. All we tell our kids when we're growing up, keep your room clean. Do good in school, stuff like that. And you take care of them, right? Same thing with y'all women. All we ask is just keep the house clean. And women don't even want to do that. Women don't even want to do that. Have you noticed that? That's why I say, y'all women got it easy. Y'all better stop with this equality crap, because you see what Mary J. Blige had to go through? She got to get back out there and work again. Yeah. I don't hear y'all talking about y'all want this kind of equality, though. Now, y'all don't like this part of the equality. See, that's why I say you can't pick and choose what part of the equality you want. No. You got to take what comes with it. You want to make more money? You got to take everything that comes with making more money, which is stuff like this. See, that's why I say, fellas, pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. I grew up around women all my whole life. I grew up in a household where I was the only guy in the house. I used to hear them talk. I used to see how they act, how they react to things, how they would talk, how they would treat people. These women, when they want these top CEO companies, oh yeah, they'll take it. But have you noticed they still want a man that makes more than them? Have you noticed that? So when that man leaves them, or when they leave that man, they're still going to get money from him. So they don't have to be like Mary J. Blige to come off alimony and stuff. That's why they still want a man that makes more money than them. Listen to me, fellas. Listen to me, fellas. This is what it is. Trust me on this. With all that being said, I have went on a rant here. I'm finna go ahead and end this video. But, well, ladies, we trying to tell y'all better stop preaching for this equality crap. We trying to tell you. Y'all have the advantage already. All you got to do is just sit in the house and somebody take care of you. You living in the house basically rent-free. Y'all women can go find somebody to take care of y'all. Once a man become of age, nobody takes care of him. Listen to me now. With all that being said, this is your boy Man Up. I'm Charging the Deuce. I'm going to holler at y'all.